Sometimes the most life-changing love begins with the dog everyone else walked past. Let's continue listening to this touching story. They're so happy with us.
I know, it's perfect.
Let's go find their new home.
7-year-old Chloe, her face alight with joy, points excitedly. Her finger trembles slightly as she indicates a golden retriever puppy. The puppy looks back, its eyes sparkling with an innocent curiosity. Under the sterile hum of fluorescent lights, rows of kennels stretch into the distance. In the very last kennel, an older, medium-sized dog named Rusty sits in quiet despair. His once lustrous brown fur now appears dull, a reflection of his weary spirit. Rusty's eyes, cast downward, betray a profound, heartbreaking resignation. He doesn't bark or wag his tail, a stark contrast to the frantic activity around him. He simply observes the chaos, a silent sentinel of sorrow in the bustling shelter. The sterile hallway of the animal shelter stretches endlessly, a stark backdrop to the Miller's somber journey. Mrs. Miller's face lights up with a fleeting smile as she spots a boisterous terrier, its energy a stark contrast to the quiet. Mr. Miller, lost in the glow of his phone, remains oblivious to the world around him, his attention elsewhere. The family drifts past Rusty's kennel, his presence unnoticed, a silent plea hanging in the air. Rusty watches them go, a flicker of hope dimming in his eyes as they disappear down the sterile corridor. The Millers continue their walk, their path diverging from Rusty's, the silence of the shelter amplifying their detachment. In a stark animal shelter kennel, Rusty watches with a heavy heart as a family departs, his head bowing in resignation. The vibrant barks of other dogs echo through the shelter, a cruel symphony of joy that only deepens Rusty's solitude. His eyes, once hopeful, now reflect a profound sadness as he retreats into the shadows of his cage. A soft, almost inaudible sigh escapes Rusty, a poignant whisper of his unspoken longing for connection. The cold, sterile environment of the kennel seems to amplify his isolation, each shadow a reminder of his loneliness. Rusty curls into himself, a picture of quiet despair amidst the bustling sounds of the animal shelter, his spirit dimmed. In a bustling animal shelter hallway, a young couple, hand in hand, pauses before a kennel, their eyes alight with curiosity. Inside, a tiny, fluffy white dog prances and wags its tail with unrestrained joy, captivating the couple. The couple coos and laughs, completely enchanted by the dog's playful antics, their world shrinking to this moment. In the same kennel's shadowed corner, Rusty remains still, a dark, unnoticed silhouette against the vibrant scene. In a dimly lit kennel, Rusty, a forlorn dog, sits quietly, his eyes holding a universe of unspoken sorrow. A flicker of memory, a ghost of a harsh past, haunts his gaze, adding depth to his quiet sadness. His reluctance to engage is a shield, protecting a heart that has known too much pain. The quiet sadness he carries is a heavy cloak, weighing down his spirit. His eyes, mirrors of a troubled soul, reveal a story of survival and silent suffering. He is a testament to resilience, a beacon of quiet dignity in the face of adversity. In the quiet animal shelter office, Sarah, a kind worker, sits at her cluttered desk, her brow furrowed in deep concentration. Her fingers dance across the old computer keyboard, the soft clicking filling the air as she types with purpose. On the screen, a file for Rusty reveals sparse notes, timid and slow to warm up, a bleak prognosis. A soft sigh escapes Sarah's lips, a quiet acknowledgement of the grim reality of Rusty's fading chances. The animal shelter kennel lies steeped in shadows, a lonely expanse where moonlight filters through a high window. Rusty, a small, solitary figure, is curled on his thin blanket, a poignant symbol of deep weariness. His steady breathing is a testament to resilience, yet his posture speaks volumes of a profound exhaustion. The vast, echoing space of the kennel magnifies his solitude, a silent plea in the moonlit night. The first, gentle rays of morning sun pierce the dim kennel, painting warm stripes across the cold concrete floor. Rusty, a scruffy terrier mix, slowly stirs from his sleep, his body uncoiling with deliberate grace. He stretches languidly, every muscle extending, as if savoring the quiet dawn. With a patient sigh, Rusty settles into a perfect, unwavering sit, his posture a picture of quiet resolve. His eyes, filled with a deep, calm anticipation, are fixed on the kennel door, awaiting the day's first visitor. The animal shelter hallway awakens, filled with the soft, murmuring sounds of stirring animals. Sarah moves with practiced grace, placing food bowls into each kennel, a silent morning ritual. She pauses at Rusty's kennel, a gentle smile gracing her lips, a moment of quiet connection. Rusty, an old dog, slowly lifts his head, his tired eyes meeting Sarah's, as she whispers, "Good morning, old boy." In a bustling animal shelter kennel, Rusty, a scruffy terrier mix, is a picture of focused deliberation. Amidst the chaotic symphony of hungry barks and eager gulps, Rusty eats with meticulous care, each bite a deliberate act. His slow, measured movements stand in stark contrast to the surrounding dogs, whose slurps and chomps echo through the room. Rusty savors each morsel, a quiet dignity in his unhurried meal, oblivious to the cacophony around him. In a sun-drenched play yard, a joyful cacophony of barks and yips fills the air as playful dogs chase and tumble. Sarah gently guides Rusty into the bustling yard, his leash a fragile connection in the vibrant chaos. Rusty, a shadow of trepidation, clings to Sarah's side, his nose tentatively exploring the ground beneath him. His eyes, wide with apprehension, dart away from the boisterous dogs, seeking solace in Sarah's comforting presence. He shies away from the playful advances, a poignant picture of quiet solitude amidst the joyful commotion. In a kennel, Rusty, a scruffy terrier mix, sits, his hopeful eyes scanning the busy hallway. Families pass by, their laughter and excited chatter echoing through the shelter. They pause at other kennels, drawn to the boisterous barks and energetic leaps of younger dogs. Rusty's ears droop slightly, a shadow of disappointment crossing his face as he watches them. His gaze retreats to the quiet corner of his enclosure, a familiar resignation settling in his posture. In the animal shelter hallway, Leo walks a few paces ahead of his parents, Anna and Mark, lost in thought. The air vibrates with the distant barks and whines of unseen animals, a symphony of longing and hope. Leo's thoughtful expression hints at a deeper connection, a silent search for something undefined. Anna and Mark follow, their faces reflecting a mix of anticipation and uncertainty, trusting Leo's intuition. The family moves through the echoing hallway, not seeking a specific dog, but something that calls to them. Each step echoes with unspoken desires, drawing them closer to a destiny waiting within the shelter's walls. In the hushed animal shelter, Leo's footsteps barely whisper on the cold concrete, a silent vigil in the echoing space. He pauses before a kennel, his gaze unwavering, a silent observer in the dim light. Inside, Rusty, a dog, meets a human's gaze directly for the first time, a moment of profound connection. A flicker of curiosity, raw and tentative, ignites in Rusty's eyes, a spark of hope in the quiet kennel. Leo remains still, his presence a calm anchor in the dog's uncertain world, observing with deep empathy. The air crackles with unspoken understanding as two souls, one human, one canine, find a fragile connection. Anna and Mark stride purposefully down the animal shelter hallway, their steps quick and determined. They quickly catch up to Leo, who stands completely motionless, a silent sentinel in the bustling corridor. Anna's gaze, sharp and observant, first falls upon Leo's unexpected stillness, a hint of concern in her eyes. Her attention then shifts, drawn by an unseen force, landing squarely on a particular kennel. Inside, a dog named Rusty looks out, his eyes reflecting a silent plea. A profound softening crosses Anna's features, a flicker of deep recognition and empathy blossoming in her gaze. In the stark animal shelter kennel, Leo extends his hand, palm open, a silent offering of trust. Rusty, a bundle of nerves and hope, hesitates, a subtle tremor rippling through his small body. The air crackles with unspoken communication, a delicate bridge forming between human and animal. A moment of profound quiet, where fear and longing hang heavy, waiting for a single touch. Inside the kennel, Rusty, a small dog, takes a hesitant step forward, his eyes wide with a mix of fear and curiosity. His wet nose twitches, Catching the scent of Leo's outstretched fingers, a silent invitation. With an almost imperceptible movement, Rusty's nose gently nudges Leo's fingertips, a feather-light touch. It is a tentative connection, a fragile bridge built between two souls in the quiet hum of the shelter. The profound moment hangs in the air, a testament to trust blossoming amidst the uncertainty of their world. In the sterile confines of an animal shelter kennel, a profound stillness hangs heavy in the air. Rusty, a silent resident, holds his tail perfectly still, a poignant symbol of his enduring resignation. Suddenly, a tiny, almost imperceptible wag ripples through his tail, a flicker of hope. This inch-long movement, a whisper of life, speaks volumes of the unspoken yearning within him. Inside the cold, stark animal shelter, the air hangs heavy with unspoken loneliness. Rusty, a scruffy terrier mix, presses his small body against the kennel door, seeking any human touch. His wide, soulful eyes are fixed on Leo, a silent, desperate plea for connection. The cold metal bars offer no comfort, only a barrier to the warmth he craves. Every fiber of his being yearns for a kind hand, a gentle voice. In his gaze, a story of longing unfolds, a silent cry for a home and love. Sarah gently guides Rusty into the animal shelter meeting room, his movements stiff. Rusty's head is bowed, his gaze cautious, taking in the unfamiliar surroundings. He moves with a slight stiffness, his body betraying a deep-seated wariness. His eyes dart around, wary of the new faces and the quiet, unfamiliar space. In the animal shelter's meeting room, Leo sits cross-legged on the floor, radiating a serene calm amidst the quiet anticipation. Rusty, a scruffy terrier mix, cautiously explores the room's edges, his nose twitching with curious intent. A tentative wag of Rusty's tail signals a slow, respectful approach towards Leo, bridging the distance between them. Anna and Mark watch intently, their faces etched with a fragile blend of hope and eager anticipation for the unfolding connection. In the quiet meeting room, Leo's gentle expression softens as he begins to speak to Rusty. His voice, a calm and soothing murmur, recounts the day's events, filling the tense silence. Rusty's ears, almost imperceptibly, perk up, a silent acknowledgement of his deep attention. A subtle relaxation washes over Rusty, the tension slowly dissipating from his weary body. In the quiet meeting room, Rusty approaches Anna with a slow, deliberate grace. He gently nuzzles her knee, a silent offering of trust and affection. Anna's eyes soften as she feels the warmth of his head, a moment of pure connection. A quiet understanding passes between them, sealing a bond forged in unspoken tenderness. In the sterile animal shelter meeting room, Mark's initial reserve begins to melt. His gaze, once distant, now fixes on Rusty, a silent dog with a gentle soul. He observes Rusty's quiet demeanor, the way the dog holds himself with a fragile grace. Mark sees the depth in Rusty's eyes, a silent plea for understanding and connection. A quiet soul yearns for a bond, reflected in the dog's soft, unwavering gaze. Mark's interest deepens, a silent understanding passing between man and dog. In the animal shelter meeting room, a quiet understanding blossoms among the family members, their eyes meeting in silent agreement. Unspoken words pass between them, a shared recognition of the timid dog's unique allure. They see beyond its shyness, sensing a profound wellspring of affection within the gentle creature. A bond begins to form, an invisible thread connecting their hearts to the quiet canine. The air hums with a newfound hope, as if a silent promise has been made to the dog. Their expressions soften, reflecting a deep emotional connection to the dog. At Sarah's desk, Anna, Mark, and Leo stand, a silent tableau of anticipation. Anna turns to Sarah, a warm, gentle smile gracing her lips, radiating kindness. Sarah's eyes widen, a flicker of surprise and pure joy dancing within them, hope dawning. Anna's voice, soft yet firm, declares, "We'd like to take him home." In a sterile animal shelter kennel, Sarah's gentle hand opens the cold metal door, a soft clang echoing in the quiet space. Rusty, a scruffy terrier mix, gazes up at Sarah with eyes full of cautious hope, a silent plea in their depths. His hopeful gaze shifts beyond Sarah, fixing on the family waiting just outside his kennel, a spark igniting in his eyes. A moment of palpable uncertainty hangs heavy in the air, a breath held between two worlds. Then, a newfound spring in his step, Rusty emerges, leaving the cold kennel behind for a brighter future. He steps out, a silent promise of new beginnings hanging in the air, his past left behind. Bathed in the warm sun, Rusty steps out of the shelter, held by Leo, Anna, and Mark, a new world unfolding. The sunlight, a stark contrast to the shelter's dimness, now feels distinctly warmer on Rusty's fur, a promise of new beginnings. He casts a brief backward glance at the shelter, a silent farewell to his past. Then, Rusty turns his gaze forward, his eyes bright with the anticipation of a new journey. In the car's back seat, Rusty, a scruffy terrier mix, sits rigid, his body a coiled spring of tension. Leo, a young man with kind eyes, reaches back and gently strokes Rusty's fur, a silent offering of comfort. The rhythmic hum of the engine vibrates through the car, a steady pulse accompanying Leo's soothing touch. Slowly, imperceptibly at first, Rusty's tense muscles begin to yield, softening under Leo's hand. A deep sigh escapes Rusty, his head lowering as the tension drains from his small frame. Lulled by the gentle rhythm, Rusty's body relaxes, finding peace in the car's moving embrace. Rusty emerges from the car, his nose twitching, captivated by the symphony of new scents in the air. His senses awaken to the lush aroma of fresh grass and vibrant flowers, a new world unfolding before him. With cautious steps, Rusty approaches the front door, each movement tentative yet filled with curiosity. A small, hesitant wag of his tail betrays his inner excitement, a subtle ripple of joy in his cautious demeanor. He stands before the threshold, a silent observer of a new beginning, his heart brimming with untold adventures. Rusty steps into the unfamiliar house, his nose twitching, overwhelmed by a symphony of new scents. The vast space unfolds before him, a stark contrast to the cramped confines of his kennel. Soft furniture beckons, a silent promise of comfort and quietude in this new world. He moves with cautious curiosity, each slow step a careful exploration of his new surroundings. His eyes, wide with wonder, meticulously observe every detail, absorbing the essence of his new home. Anna carefully lays a soft blanket in a secluded corner of the living room, near a sunlit window. Her hands smooth the fabric, creating a cozy nook, a haven of comfort. Mark gently places a bowl of fresh water beside the blanket, then a bowl of food. They exchange a silent, understanding glance, a shared purpose in their eyes. Both Anna and Mark move towards the sofa, settling in with quiet anticipation. They consciously leave ample space around the newly made nook, respecting Rusty's need for solitude. In a sunlit kitchen, Rusty, a scruffy terrier mix, eyes his food bowl with a deep suspicion. His tail tucked low, he takes a hesitant step, then another, a silent debate raging within his small frame. After a moment of profound internal conflict, he finally reaches the bowl, a picture of cautious victory. Each bite is a slow, careful consideration, as if tasting for hidden dangers in the mundane. As the realization of safety dawns, his pace quickens, the fear giving way to a joyous hunger. The tautness in his shoulders visibly relaxes, a testament to the simple, profound comfort of a full belly. In the soft glow of the living room night, Rusty is curled on his brand new blanket, a picture of profound peace. His chest rises and falls with deep, rhythmic breaths, a sleep so sound it speaks of true contentment. Years of tension melt away as he dreams, undisturbed by the world around him. The gentle hum of family life, the soft sounds of movement, all fade into his peaceful slumber. He rests, finally at ease, a testament to the comfort and safety he has found. In the cozy living room, Leo rises, a quiet figure moving towards the hallway. Rusty, a silent shadow, begins to stir from his peaceful slumber. He follows Leo's retreating form, a loyal companion in tow. Down the sun-dappled hallway, they go, a silent procession. Rusty's gaze is fixed on Leo, a gentle yearning in his eyes. He seeks no attention, only the comforting nearness of his beloved human. Sunlight streams into a cozy kitchen, illuminating dust motes dancing in the warm, inviting air. Anna, a young woman, smiles, her eyes sparkling with pure affection as she gazes across the room. Her voice, soft and sweet, calls out, "Rusty," a tender invitation. Rusty, a scruffy yet endearing dog, immediately lifts his head, his ears swiveling to capture her every sound. His tail wags gently, a clear sign of his deep recognition and unwavering attachment to Anna. Golden morning light floods the living room, painting a serene start to the day. A soft creak of the front door pierces the quiet, signaling Mark's return. Rusty, a blur of enthusiastic motion, bounds towards the door, his tail wagging furiously. His joyful leaps are a pure expression of unbridled happiness, greeting his returning friend. In the cozy living room, Rusty, a scruffy terrier with a worn collar, paces restlessly before the plush sofa. His tail gives a hesitant, hopeful wag, a silent question hanging in the air. With a sudden, graceful leap, he lands softly on the cushions, a small thud breaking the quiet. He nestles himself beside Leo, a young boy deeply engrossed in the world of his book. Rusty leans into Leo's side, seeking the familiar warmth and comfort of his beloved companion. A quiet, uninhibited affection fills the space, a tender bond visible in their shared stillness. In the soft glow of a lamp, Anna and Mark sit on the sofa, their gazes fixed on Rusty and Leo. A comfortable silence settles, a shared understanding passing between them without a single word. They know, with absolute certainty, that Rusty has found his home, his haven. Nestled comfortably, Rusty seems to believe it too, a quiet contentment radiating from him. The once quiet living room now vibrates with the joyful echo of laughter, a symphony of happiness. Leo's face is alight with pure glee, his eyes sparkling as he teases Rusty with a soft toy. Rusty, a blur of excited fur, leaps and bounds, his tail a frantic blur of joy. The soft toy sails through the air, a fleeting arc of color against the warm, sunlit room. Their game of fetch transforms the home, filling every corner with an infectious, heartwarming joy. Sunlight filters through the leaves, dappling the path as the family strolls through the vibrant park. Rusty, the family dog, trots happily beside Leo, his leash loose and forgotten. Rusty's tail wags with unrestrained joy, a blur of happiness in the bright afternoon. The entire family moves as one, their laughter echoing softly amidst the rustling leaves. A scene of perfect harmony unfolds, a tranquil moment bathed in golden light. In the cozy living room, a soft lamp casts a warm glow, illuminating the quiet scene. Rusty, a scruffy but gentle dog, rests his head on Leo's lap, his eyes soft and content. Young Leo, engrossed in a worn book, reads intently, his fingers gently stroking Rusty's fur. The rhythmic motion of Leo's hand on Rusty's fur creates a comforting, silent bond between them. An unspoken understanding, deep and true, fills the air, a testament to their quiet solace. In a sunlit kitchen, Anna moves with a graceful lightness, a cheerful hum escaping her lips as she prepares dinner. The subtle lines of worry that once etched her brow have softened, almost vanished, replaced by a radiant peace. A newfound contentment shines in her eyes, a quiet glow reflecting the profound joy Rusty brings to her life. Her hands, once tense, now move with a fluid ease, chopping vegetables with a rhythmic, contented focus. The kitchen air is filled with the promise of a joyful meal, mirroring the serenity now found within Anna. In the cozy living room, the soft glow of a lamp bathes the family in a warm, inviting light. Laughter and quiet conversation intertwine, creating a symphony of familial harmony. Rusty, a cherished member, is nestled comfortably on the sofa, a picture of contentment. Between Anna and Mark, Rusty finds his perfect spot, a testament to his place in their hearts. The family's faces are illuminated by the lamp, reflecting shared joy and deep affection. Every glance, every touch, speaks volumes of the unspoken love that binds this family together. In a stark kennel, Rusty sits alone, his eyes wide with an unspoken plea. A blur of passing families, their faces indistinct, their laughter echoing in the sterile hallway. Rusty's hopeful gaze follows, but their attention drifts to other, more boisterous animals. The heartbreaking contrast between his longing and their casual indifference hangs heavy in the air. He remains, a silent, furry sentinel of loneliness, as the parade of life passes him by. Anna gazes down at Rusty, who is peacefully asleep at her feet, a silent guardian in the warmth of their home. A tender warmth spreads through Anna, a vivid memory of that first day at the shelter, a quiet dog unnoticed by all. Rusty, once overlooked, now sleeps soundly, a testament to the quiet bond they share. A single tear of profound gratitude wells in Anna's eye, reflecting the soft, gentle light of the room. The quiet scene speaks volumes of love and belonging, a silent symphony of contentment. In the warm glow of the living room, a scruffy dog, Rusty, playfully nudges little Leo, who bursts into joyful giggles. Mark watches the heartwarming scene, a tender, soft smile gracing his lips. He shakes his head in gentle wonder, a silent testament to the bond unfolding before him. Mark muses aloud, his voice filled with affection. Who would have thought that the dog no one wanted? He continues, a deep fondness in his eyes, would become the one we couldn't live without? Golden sunlight streams through the window, illuminating a dance of dust motes in the warm family home. Rusty, once timid, now stands tall, his tail wagging with joyous, unbridled abandon, a picture of canine contentment. His fur gleams in the light, a testament to his newfound confidence and integration within the family. The delivery person approaches the door, their shadow briefly falling across the sunlit floor. Rusty greets the delivery person with a happy bark, his entire body wiggling with enthusiastic welcome. The park basks in the fiery glow of a sunset, painting the sky with vibrant, dramatic hues. A family sits silhouetted on a weathered bench, framed against the breathtaking, colorful backdrop. Rusty, a loyal companion, rests his head gently on Leo's lap, a picture of profound peace. Rusty's deep, knowing eyes reflect the soft light, filled with immeasurable love and quiet contentment.